Hello to everyone. We are continuing to seek ways to bring shalom into our Shabbat, all these very challenging days and weeks where the entirety of the Jewish community finds that our minds and hearts are in Israel with all of our brothers and sisters, and of course, with all of the families who are still awaiting the return of their loved ones, of those who have been captured and who are still in Gaza as captured by Hamas. And so, with that lens, we look at this week's Torah portion called Vayigash. Vayigash is the third of four Torah portions that are the last four Torah portions in the book of Bereshit, in the book of Genesis, and they all are about the relationship between Joseph and his brothers. And like I said, this is the second to last of the Torah portions. Only one more to go next week, and there's a big reveal in this Torah portion. Up until now, after all of the terrible things that happened between Joseph and his brothers, and how badly Joseph was acting, and how badly the brothers react, we find out that in these last 2 weeks, the brothers have been duped by Joseph, actually, because Joseph recognizes his brothers, but his brothers don't recognize him because he is the viceroy of Egypt and he is dressed in royal garb. But this week, though, there's a big reveal where Judah comes forward in the word Vayigash. He moves towards Joseph, and in the way that he moves towards Joseph, and in the words that he says, Joseph takes off his royal garb, essentially, and discloses to his brothers as they stand there that it's him, Joseph. A very powerful moment. I can't imagine what the emotions might have been like inside those chambers, where the brothers think that Joseph is dead because they left him for dead, and then there he is standing in front of them as the viceroy of Egypt. I bring up this Torah portion and this angle because I love for us on this Shabbat to have perspective play a very deep role in everything that we do. It's Shabbat. What perspective do we have in regards to our relationship with our family, with our friends, with our jobs, with the things that we do for us in our daily lives? And I also want us to keep in mind, particularly as I have been starting each one of these Torah Shabbat messages, to think about our views and how we see the views of what's going on in Israel. And if we haven't figured out what that is yet, if we haven't found a place to put those views, there are a lot of news agencies and websites that we can recommend. There are opportunities for us to have a continued dialogue about Israel. But I think that it has come to a point, a very crucial and important point in our lives, in Israel, the United States, and in the whole world, for us to be able to create our own view, our own approach to the situation. Please, let's not let news agencies and social media push us around and tell us what view we should have, or what we see as we step forward. When we move forward, when we Vayigash, when we move into something, we should have a deeper sense. So I hope it's a Shabbat for us to do that reflection. I hope it's a Shabbat of introspection. I hope it's a Shabbat where we can, particularly in regards to what's happening in Israel, approach the situation in a very educated and researched way. because it's so vital for us to have the best information and not let news agencies push us in one direction or the other, but we should be very, very well versed in what's happening in our homeland. Shabbat services are very close. 6:30 tonight, as usual. Tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. is our service and Torah study. And look forward to seeing you very soon, and hope that we are going to be putting a lot of shalom into our Shabbat.